Wanted to make this video about Fiverr, and this probably applies to other gig websites, freelance platforms like Upwork, Freelancer, but I'm most experienced on Fiverr. I've done some work on Upwork, but I've made my living on Fiverr, at least I did for a while, and I definitely started my career on Fiverr. And I want to talk about how I went from zero level, zero experience, zero reviews to a pro seller on Fiverr. So I'll just give you the quick backstory. My son was 14 and he's pretty entrepreneurial, and he was writing on Fiverr. And someone asked him to write a paper, article, book, something I can't remember now, on Christian marriage. And being a 14-year-old single kid, he thought, I don't think I can do that. But my dad's a pastor, he's a Christian, he's married. Dad, you should try this. I was like, okay. So I wrote it on his profile and enjoyed it and got paid. That was fun. Then somebody else asked for something similar and I made my own profile. I put myself on there as a Christian writer, Christian ghostwriter and writer. I figured out that I was writing for about $2 an hour when I started. And I just had a lot of extra time, and I was a full-time pastor, so I worked from 8 to 4 every day, but I woke up at 4. So after I read my Bible, I would start writing, and I was simply just having fun. I thought it was a great hobby, and I found it not only therapeutic, but heuristic writing. I thought I could learn by writing. I could figure things out by writing about them. So what happens is you start to get reviews and you start to meet certain milestones, and those two things make you more in demand. So as of today, this has been about 4 years. I have over 300 completed jobs on Fiverr, over 200 reviews. Ghostwriting clients don't always want to put themselves in a public review, but some of them do. I have over 200 reviews. They're all 5 stars, and they usually say something like, Jeff is the greatest writer ever. And you can find me on Fiverr at jmiller073. So I did that. Like I said, I think I was making $2 an hour. And I just started to get really busy because I became a level 1 seller. And you can go on Fiverr and find out what kind of criteria you have to meet to get to the certain levels. And then it was kind of a big milestone when I went to level 2. And then it took a long time to get to that next level, which is a top seller. So that's kind of like level 3, but it's actually level 4 because the first level is like no level. And then after about 1.5 years of that, they reached out to me and said, hey, we think you'd be a good candidate to be a pro seller, but you've got to put in an application. So I put in an application and they accepted me to be a Fiverr pro seller. Now, all through that journey, whenever I would get too busy, I would just raise my prices. It's just a market economics. If I'm too busy, I raise my prices and then I stop getting as many inquiries. And then eventually I would get just as many as I got before, and I'd raise my prices and it would go down. And then I'd get just as many as I did before and I'd raise my prices and then it would go down a little. But that just kept happening over time until I kind of leveled off at about 45 cents per word. Now I started out at about 2 cents per word. It's kind of amazing, right? And then at some point I built my website and I started my company, LLC, ChristianGhostwriting.com. And I get more clients off there now. And I think part of it is because the price range I'm at, I'm more likely to get clients that way than I am through a freelance website. And lots of times people go there because they are looking for a deal. And I was a deal at one point, but for some people I'm not now. Now I'm probably right where I should be. So how did I do that? I have people asking me that sometimes. Here's how I do it. Always deliver on time. Be cool to work with, be a good partner for somebody. Always do what you say you're gonna do. Always do your very best writing. Don't worry that you're a ghostwriter. Don't worry, and then most of this is ghostwriting, not all of it is, but still, don't worry about it. Just be grateful and thankful that you get to write for a living or a side hustle. I don't think it can be underestimated too that you need to be praying, because I guarantee the people that are going to hire you, especially if you're a Christian ghostwriter, they are praying, Lord, send me a partner, send me a writer, send me somebody that can help me to get this message out there that you've given me, but I'm not a writer. And so I really would love to see ghostwriting normalized. I'd love to see people credit their ghostwriters, because why wouldn't you have a co-writer or a ghostwriter if you're not a writer? You could be given a message from God, but you need help. And so I think that's why I've been successful, because I always do my very best. I have a lot to offer as a writing partner because I have a lot of theological knowledge after being a pastor for over 20 years. I care about the people that I'm working for, and I try to get to know them. I try to be encouraging to them, try to pray for them, and I help them. I share all the knowledge that I have about how to write the best books. And that's really all it is. If you will do your very best work, this is if you can write. Not everybody can, but if you can write so much that you're looking at trying to be a writer on Fiverr, if you do your very best work and you always do what you say you're going to do and you always stand by your word, then you will be successful. You'll get so busy at your current price range that you will have to increase it. You'll get so many 5-star reviews saying you're the best writer ever that you'll get the work that you need. If you're consistent like that, you'll be able to do it. And if you're not, you won't, because there's plenty of us who will do those things. So I hope that's helpful. It's simple. Do a good job. Do what you say you're going to do. Be cool to work with, and you will rank up and you will be able to increase your prices. If you're looking for a ghostwriter, or you just want to talk to me about writing and hear more about how you can get started on it, I'm happy to talk to you. I'll put a Calendly link in the description if you want to have a meeting with me. I'd love to talk to you. But this is Jeff Miller from ChristianGhostwriting.com and ChristianMan.me. I'm also a pastor and a church planter and a father of 5 and husband and all those things. I would love to hear from you, and I would really love it if you'd subscribe to this channel. So take care and have a great day.